All right, my fellow Aries or Aries crosswatcher, this message is going to be for us or crosswatcher. You can also reverse this. Look, I think someone really will feel a whole lot better once you and them either spend some time together, communicate, they hear from you, maybe they haven't heard from you, or if we clear the air, something like that. Someone will feel better. Right now they're kind of like maybe even taken aback, something like that. You hear the plane. That's all. Every time I hear a plane, I think of message, because of the paper planes I used to make in school and toss them throughout detention because I wasn't attentional. Well, I was fucking. I wish I would have paid attention in school. Like, I wish I could go back and slap the fuck out of my former self and be like, oh my god, bitch. Stupid. Anyway, it is what it is, you know? Like, I would have paid so much more attention in foreign language. I would have taken more foreign language. Let me focus on the message because I love her though. I love the younger me, but boy. Yes, so someone will feel better once you and them speak or something like that. Meanwhile, you're like living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Like, you're just kind of like going through. I looked at my timer and it said 11:33. 11:33. That's two master numbers. Two very different master numbers, but they're still master numbers. All right, wait. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, living in the sunlight. Tiny Tim. Why do I always pick up on Tiny Tim? He's an Aries. Oh my god, I love him. He's so creepy and I love it. I love being creepy. I love doing creepy shit. Like my video yesterday, my little shorts video, I was like, this is so fucking weird. I'm here for it. Like, I'm so, ew. Like, it was so fucking weird. I felt like a bird that had broken a wing. And all of a sudden I just cracked it back into place and started flying again. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it felt, you know, when I did my little arm thing. I was just like, I don't know, like my spine just, it felt like my kundalini. That's why I never finished it. That's why it says on my channel, Kundali Satija, because my kundalini did rise, but it stopped in the middle of my shoulder blades, and I've never felt it go the rest of the way. Never. I mean, maybe it has, but I've never felt it. When I felt it rise, it shot up my back like fire in my sleep, and it stopped right there. It's like it got stuck in my chakra, and maybe like wherever between the throat and my shoulder blades, and I haven't felt it move again, whether it has or not, and so that's why I didn't finish it. And when I was doing that video, I could feel like just like I'm free. Some of you feel freer than you've ever felt, vice versa. Crosswatcher, unless you're dealing with somebody on the outside of you, they could be feeling freer right now than they've ever felt. And I'm not talking about from another person, but in life in general, like free to express yourself the way you want to, free to be yourself, free to give no fucks, free to just be like, and I mean that in a nice way. I'm not talking about give no fucks where we're out there trying to hurt people and be intentionally fucking hateful and mean and rude. No, I'm talking, you know, where you just feel free. Like, I've never felt more fucking free in my life. It's like, I feel like myself again. Or maybe for the first time ever. Some of you are like so free. Anyway, let's go back to Tiny Tim here. Living in the sunlight, loving it. Like, he's got his little ukulele or whatever he is, and he's just like, he's so fucking weird. He's weird and I love him. Who's another weird guy? There's another guy. I look at him and I think, oh, he's kind of weird, but I'm here for it. Let me see. Oh god, I channeled this guy not long ago. And oh come on, I think I saved one of his songs. What is going on? The Cure, the guy from The Cure. You know the band The Cure? He's kind of weird too. Weird as in whatever, I like weird. Just weird where you get a little, you don't know what you think when you see somebody. You're like, oh, whoa. They're like different and odd and mysterious and almost, whoa. I'm here for that. I feel that's just like music to my ears and art to my eyes. And yeah, that's what I think about Tiny Tim. So let's go back to him. I'm sorry, Tiny Tim, keep getting off you. Tiny Tim. Some of you, this is another Aries, okay? Or it could be reversed. So let's see the lyrics. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. So it's almost like you're checked out or something, you know? Like, let's say I'm seeing a wedding. I'm hearing 4 weddings. Let's say you're at a wedding, or it's your own wedding, but let's say you're at a wedding. Some of you are like, hell no, it ain't my wedding. I'm never getting married. I'm never getting married again. Sometimes at a wedding, especially for the bride and the groom, they don't get a lot of time to talk to everybody that, you know, attends the wedding, because they're really busy. Like, they're very busy, and it's a stressful day. I mean, a lot of people don't even fuck on their wedding night. I mean, a lot of people don't, because they're tired as shit. Depending on the wedding and the people and what they do, and if they get too fucked up, I don't know. So it's almost like someone, they've been feeling a little, I don't know, maybe a change in you, or they feel like, damn, I really want to talk to the bride, or I want to talk to the groom, or I want to talk to my bride, or my future bride. I want to talk to the person I love, or someone I care about. I want to talk to my friend, my sibling, my family, whatever. Whoever this is, they really want to connect with you, because it would put them at ease. It would make them feel better if they could just talk to you, because right now they almost feel like maybe you're just not talking to them on purpose, or maybe you're wanting someone else, or you're not, I don't know, or did they say something, did they do something? That's not for everybody, but I don't know. Or maybe they just want to hear from you, period. Like, let's say you go MIA off the internet for a week, and people are like, where'd you go? They may just want to hear from you, make sure you're all right. It feels innocent to me. I like it. It's sweet. But meanwhile, you're over here like, la, 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 la. Are you on vacation? Because, like, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight. Sorry to keep saying it. It's got a little ring to it, you know, a little ring to it. I keep getting something about a ring or a wedding. Here, I'm getting a headache. God, I'm getting a headache. I'm, like, actually getting a headache. Something is stressing someone out. Like, whoo. Oh my God, that's coming out of nowhere. Okay, so he's basically living in the lonely, having a wonderful time. I do what I like. There you go. There you go, Aries. You're just doing something that you like, and in you doing something that you like right now, you could just be really creative right now, or spending a whole lot of time with family and friends, or recovering from something in your own way. Whatever you're doing, you're taking the time you need for yourself, and in that, it's not that someone doesn't want you to have that, but it could be translating to them inwardly, whether they're letting on to it or not. Like, what next move do I need to make with Aries or Crosswatcher? Because I don't really know what's going on with them deeply, or between us. I don't know what's going on with us. But maybe nothing, or maybe there is. But maybe there's nothing, because you're just kind of living in the fucking sunlight over here. He says, hello, my dear friends. Well, here I am on record at last, and it feels so wonderful to be here with you on my first album. I'm so happy, go lucky me. I just go my way, living every day. I don't worry, worrying don't agree. Things that bother you never bother me. Uh-oh. So some of you, there could be someone who's a little bothered by something right now. It's probably from not hearing from you, or from, I don't know, I guess you could have somebody here who's bothered by you seeming like you're unbothered. They want you bothered. They want to know they got to you. I'm not getting into that. I don't feel that for the vast majority of us, or even Crosswatcher. I don't feel it. Whoever it's for. But for some of us, newsfast, someone's upset because they're like, they wanted a reaction out of you. They did something to get a reaction out of you, or whatever. Keep doing it. And it's not doing shit, because you're like, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. And it's like, really? I want to ruin you. And it's like, then do what you got to do. And do it hard. And do it slow so I feel it. Do it deep. Go all the way down, daddy. Do what you got to do. You're like not stopping someone. You're not giving something too much thought or any thought, because you're just enjoying life. You're enjoying yourself. You're enjoying recovering from something. You're enjoying healing. If you're healing, you're just, you're cherishing, maybe even cherishing something very special to you right now, whether it's just a day off, a fucking hour off, time alone, the water, something to do with water you're enjoying, being in the water, being around the water, something. Enjoying time being around people that you really love, or doing something you really love, like something creative, artistic, enjoying sleeping, resting, enjoying isolation, being alone for a little bit. Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight. I'm having a wonderful time. Haven't got a lot. I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Oh, he's funny. He's spoken like a true Aries. That's funny. Just take it from me. I'm just as free as any daughter. I do what I like. Just what I like and how I love it. you're not letting something control your mind right now. You've kind of freed yourself from it in a way, I want to say. Like, why did my voice just do that? In a way, I want to say. You don't want to get deep with it, because my voice just sounded like a fucking man. You don't want to get too deep or bent out of shape about something, or too deep into, you just, because, just not right now. Not that it's not important to you, not that a person isn't important to you. It's just that, you'd rather be happy right now and in this moment. Maybe you've been trying to focus on other things so that you can be happy, so that you can enjoy your time, enjoy life. You just want to enjoy life. Isn't that all of us? Not necessarily. You'd be surprised. Some people, they want to be miserable. They want to. I'm right here to stay. When I'm old and gray, I'll be right in my prime. Yes. Oh yeah, you're basically saying, look, I don't even need to read anymore. I totally get it. This is an Aries or cross watcher or someone on the outside of you go through this with another person. Like, look, I don't want to live a life where I'm constantly fucking in fear. I don't want to live in fear. If fear arises, I beat the fuck out of that bitch, because I don't want to live in fear, period. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to stress. I'm telling you, and I mean it. I'm dead serious when I say, when fear arises, I address it to myself, and the moment I start feeling some type of way or experience anything, or even not just fear but stress or anything that's really heartbreaking that I can't help happens, it just happens, I deal with it accordingly, and then I want to move forward. I don't want to let life live me. I want to continue to live my life, and I've mentioned that before. This is definitely an Aries who's saying, I'm more than want to be happy, and I can choose what bothers me and what I let get to me and what I let control my mind. And right now I've got a lot on my plate. I mean, with work and family and blah blah blah. I mean, it's whatever it is for you. My timer's going off. But I want peace. I mean, I could picture this song going off while you're living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a motherfucking wonderful time. It doesn't mean that something hasn't hurt you and that you won't address it at some point if you haven't already, or address it again, But right now, at this moment, meaning for however long that's going to be, you're just kind of doing you. You're doing you. You seem emotionally, mentally elsewhere, but what that's doing is bothering another person. For the majority of you, I don't feel it's bothering them in a negative way. I mean, maybe it is internally, but they have good intentions for you. They just want to talk to you and hear your voice, know everything's okay between y'all or with you, period. Maybe it's someone who just wants to check up on you, make sure you're okay. And you could be living it up, but they just want to make sure you're fine, that you're okay. It's like, are we okay? Is everything good with us? It could be that. But then there's a few of us where you've got an old fucking gargoyle over there, an Igor, who's just like, meh, oh, meh. And then they're just like sitting over there thinking of the next thing they can do to try to get a fucking reaction out of you. Like, what comment can I leave today? What fucking fake account can I make today? Like, you know what I'm saying? What can I say to get a rise out of you today, or a rise out of others on behalf of you today? And it's just like, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay? Meanwhile, you can find me over here floating in my tub, trying to see how long I can hold my breath underwater. I've talked about that before. I used to do that as a kid. Remember me telling you that? I used to sit there and like face down in the tub and just, I wasn't really floating because it's not that full, but floating enough. And I would hold my face in that water until I couldn't hold it no more. But yeah. So I think you're doing well, and another person's just like, that's all that matters to me, is that you're doing well. Or they're thinking, I just want to know that we're good. I think, again, for the majority of us, this is someone who understands that you're an individual. Nobody can tell you what to do, and they don't want to tell you what to do. They also may understand that you are just a really free spirit, and they don't want to stress you or nothing like that. It feels sincere. I think this is a sincere person. I think they just want to put their own mind at ease. Like, they want to put their own mind at ease by making sure everything's all right. Just, okay, touching base, you know. And otherwise, they're kind of like, you do you. I enjoy you doing you. But they might get a little concerned if, you know, they don't hear from you, or if you seem a little distracted or something. Deep down there's concern, but they are trying to like cool it, calm down, not worry or something like that. So yeah, it's a nice message. I like it. It's pretty clear. I'm just kind of hot all of a sudden. Whew, can you tell? I'm like fucking, and this is not a thick ass shirt. It's not thick at all. But I'm like burning up, really. So I guess we'll go. We got a good message here. Plus I got to get ready to go to my mom's anyway. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you guys for being here with me. If we need anything else, we'll get back on here. Maybe do an extended or a bonus or something. But for now, thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.